It is almost 10 p.m. It's day 14 of 30 days of rapid Facebook group growth. Just left one of the family things for Christmas, December 23rd. Oh, why is Christmas sometimes so hard? The different things to do with Christmas. I decided to show up anyway. I'm sure, like a lot of you, maybe some of you don't always want to go to your family stuff because of what it brings up. But, I want to show up anyway, even though it's a mixture. There's a lot of stuff that Christmas involves for a lot of people. It's not all joy and bells and Christmassy stuff. There's reminders of heartache and challenges and death and disease and brokenness. And then when you're just flat out missing people that you wish were still here. And they're not. And that just reminded me tonight of the importance of showing up. Showing up. I still show up to family stuff even though it's not perfect and I'm not perfect often in those moments. Sometimes I still say stuff that I'm like, why did I say that? That's tied to something from the past of me when I was a kid, or trying to get attention or trying to connect with someone on some low level thing, but it's habitual and it's how I still show up today at 48. It's kind of feel embarrassed about it, but it is where I'm at and I'm doing the best I can. And when it comes to building a Facebook group, it's exactly like that. When you step in to swing for the fences and rapidly grow your Facebook group, there's going to be times that you are just not wanting to do interviews. Been there. Not wanting to do events. Been there. Not wanting to answer comments. Not wanting to respond because you're just like, I just don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm doing all this work. Is it going to work? Is it working? Is the impact, the change, the difference I'm trying to make in the world, is it actually happening? But there was beauty tonight when I showed up at the family thing. There were some wonderful moments. I got to reminisce about my mom a bit, reminisce about different things as a kid, and had a wonderful dinner. And yeah, it wasn't perfect. And growing your own Facebook group, it ain't going to be perfect. But I'm learning that the more I just show up to life, magical things happen simply because I showed up. And the times that I haven't showed up, I don't know if something magical would have happened because I didn't show up. So today's thought for you is day 14. You're going to have to decide to show up, whether you feel like it or not, because the more you do, I'm learning, the more I do show up, I'm giving God, the universe, those divine things, chances to bless me and to pour into my lap things that I would have otherwise missed out on. And tonight I'm so glad I went to my family thing. There's some sadness. It doesn't feel perfect. It's not the fairy tale that I got sold as a kid that Christmas is about. Though it's about rebirth, it's also about death. And though it's about the new, it's also about the old having to pass away. This cyclical thing of life. So I would encourage you, as you look at building your own Facebook group, to arm yourself with the acceptance that life is hard, death is real, sickness is going to happen, and imperfections in others and in us, in myself, in you, in me, they're going to take place, and we're not always going to show up and bat 1,000, or sometimes anywhere near 1,000. Sometimes I show up and I'm like, shit, that wasn't very good at all what I did. But you know what? End of the day, I showed up. And because I showed up, there's always some reward that's given to those that show up. And so I decided this year, I'm just going to show up in 2023. I don't care how I feel, as in my feelings matter, but so what if I don't feel like showing up? I'm going to go to the gym anyway. I'm going to go and show up to the group and to the interviews. And as you grow your Facebook group, you're going to have to face this and decide, are you going to be someone that shows up in spite of how it feels? Because it's often not going to feel fun, just like going to the gym. But once you start doing it, every time I did interviews and didn't feel like doing them and just said, okay, I'm here to serve people, I'm going to do this anyway, I was always blessed with some gift of some sort to some magnitude. Always landed in my lap when I just decided, who cares how I feel? I'm doing this. I committed. I'm doing this. And I was blessed with someone bringing some light into my life and giving me a gift giving me new hope. And each time I was reminded, this is why I showed up. This is why I started this group. It's like today I interviewed someone. It was amazing. Yesterday I interviewed someone in this group. It was amazing. I'm just honored that I get to do this. So when you grow your Facebook group and you make your Facebook group about others and not about yourself, and you serve them and help them shine, which is a great way to grow your group, help others be seen and heard, you're going to get so blessed. And it's all going to be predicated upon the foundation of you showing up. And as I'm learning to show up, I hope I'm inspiring you to show up. And no, it's not easy all the time. It's not. It's probably not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be challenging. And that gives us the chance for the greatness to be cultivated in me, in you, so that what needs to be refined in us can be refined and come forth and shine brighter. So Merry Christmas to you all. This is day 14 of 30. Yeah, showing up.